That's right, folks. A very good evening to each and every one of you, and we are fired up at this end and ready to go. Where are you guys at? Where you guys at? We are there. We are there. That's right, folks. Good to have each and every one of you here with us, guys. Good to have you here with us. I am fired up, ready to get into the fight card, waiting for you, folks. Good to see so many of you joining the broadcast tonight. Kasham is already here. Jacqueline George and Redderman is here too. And Orta Chanel. Smith Daniel says, I'm ready to fight. Paulette Hardeen, good to see you as well. And Melinda McKenzie, great to see you as well. Good to see Onesta Wardeen. Jamal Jordan is here too. Ebon Lamy is here. Enid Elliott is here. Folks, welcome in the ring. That's right, folks. So many issues to get through. Henrietta Lancaster, great to see you. Vanessa Calendar, great to see you. Veronica Nicole, Veronica Noel, good to see you as well. Alvin Fraser, great to see you. Good to see you, Bob Annie. Good to see all the other folks. Make sure you're sharing the live stream. Make sure you're smashing the emoji button, guys. Good to have you. Wherever you're joining us from around the world, I'm making sure, guys, that we are shared in all the right places. We are fired up, guys, and we are ready to go. Carlton Bevney, we see you there. Bob Annie, we see you there. Chanel Smith Daniel says, I got on my Jagabat gloves, ready to knock out some of them. Joylyn Nelson Brown, good to see you, folks. Paul May Wilson, good to see you. Jarrett David, good to see you. Myrna Monroe, good to see you as well. Good to see each and every one of you. Glensis, Mingo Bourne, all of our favorite people are right here. All in the same place. Michelle McKay is here as well. Samantha Diali is here. Terrence Beelan is here as well. John Wilford James is here. Tanika McPherson is here. Guys, really good to see you. Really, really good to see you guys. Fantastic to see so many of you here. Fired up, ready to go, coming in the Coliseum by the hundreds, coming into the arena, coming into the stadium, guys. Fired up, ready to go. I don't know about you, but I could start the fight card right now. I'm luckily sorry for some of you waiting. You're late, people, you're late. Pimp, pimp, wink, wink, you're late. Frank, good to see you. Granite Jones, how are you doing, Granite? Good to see you, Bob Annie. Mario Argyle, good to see you as well. Marcel Williams, good to see you. Maud Oliver, good to see you. Shirley Withers, good to see you. Caleb Wilson, Kesh Sharma, Rakesh Prasad, good to see you. I see here Carol Jonas is here as well. Rena Cummins is here as well. Nicola Best is here. Janet Edwards, Melrose Higgins, Yvonne Lamy is here. Guys, great to see each and every one of you. Hope you folks are having a fantastic time. Erica Hooper is here as well. Avril and Allison Cortez. Allison, how are you? Carlton Beverly. All of you fantastic folks. Forgive us if we call some of the names twice. You're going by so fast. Guys, make a comment so we can see your names and give you a shout out. Tanya Collins. Good to see you, Tanya. Carol and Wayne and Henrietta, Ann and Granite. Guys, really good to see each and every one of you. If you guys are ready, we are fired up at this end, folks, and we are ready to go as well. Janet Edwards, Arthur McCalman. Guys, really good to see so many of you. Prince Williams, Your Majesty, good to see you as well. Tessina Sterling, good to see you. Spory Lee, Samantha, Ali, good to see you folks. Joel Alexander, good to see you folks. Guys, I'm ready, fired up, ready to go. Way all there. Garcia Husbands, great to see you. And Pinky Vaughn, good to see you guys. We cannot. Gail Ali Cox says pace and power. We agree. Ravi Kamraj, good to see you, Ravi. Prince Rodney, a lot of princes here. Your Majesty. Alfred Jordan is here as well. Zoan Stewart, how are you doing, Zoan? Let us know if you guys are reading us loud and clear. If you're seeing us loud and clear, you're seeing all my handsomeness loud and clear. It's turn up loud tonight. Dennis London, Welshman, good to see you. Sharon Eastman, good to see you as well, folks. We are fired up and we are ready to go, and we trust that you guys are as well. We want to thank you guys right off the bat for stopping by, for sharing the live stream, for smashing the emoji button, folks. We got a long way to go this evening, and we want to get right to it. But first and foremost, one of the most important part of the program, and you folks know why by now. You folks know why, because without your kindness, guys, without your generosity, we cannot do these programs. And so we encourage you guys to come on board and to partner with us so that we can do more of these programs. We can continue to expand what we do. It costs us something, folks, to do these programs the way we do. We try to be as professional as we can, give you guys a good aesthetics, good content, because we know you guys deserve it, and it's our passion to do it on your behalf, folks. Help us meet across the finish line where our monthly responsibilities are concerned. We're available via several platforms that you can give and contribute and partner with us to keep our program going, guys. We're available via Cash App. It's the $ in the ring 592. The $ in the ring 592. That's our Cash App handle. We're available via PayPal and Zelle. Both of those facilities, one email address. PayPal and Zelle, one email. In the ring 592 at gmail.com. In the ring 592 gmail.com. Available via MMG as well. That's the local Guyanese Cash App via MMG. Our number there is 627, guys, 6963. 627-6963. We need your help to get over the finish line this month, guys, with our responsibility. We're available via MoneyGram, available via Western Union. You need some guidance, guys, just send a WhatsApp message. WhatsApp us at 627-6963. That very MMG number. We're going to make sure that we give you the correct guidance so that you can help and be part of expanding our program and keep our programs going, guys. That being said, I am fired up, ready to head into the fight card. Got a lot of stuff to share with you. A couple of things I think you ought to know about. A couple, not plenty. Just a couple of them, folks, we think you guys ought to know about. And let's do just that. Let's fight, folks. We're in the ring again. A very good night to each and every one of you, wherever you guys are joining us from this evening, whichever country around the world you folks are joining us from. Welcome in the ring, welcome in the Coliseum, into the stadium, into the arena. We are so glad that you guys are here with us. We got a couple of things we think we ought to share with you guys. Just a couple, not plenty, just a couple of things, folks, and then we'll be out of your hair so you can keep it on. That's how we roll at this end, folks. That's how we roll. Let's get to work, people. Let's get to work. How are you all doing? Again, really good to see so many of you guys here. Really, really, really good to see so many of you folks here with us this evening. And believe it or not, we would rather it no other way. Believe it or not, Carol Hudson and Carol Jonas, all the Carols are here. Lynette Joseph and Yonette Benjamin, Philippa Pearson, Shondell Moses. I see, is it Beverly? The names are going by so fast. Carl Miller and Cherry Baskin Greenwich. John, good to see you. All the fantastic folks who have tuned into our program. Those of you who are joining us on Twitter, a very good evening to each and every one of you. Give us a retweet, folks. Smash that emoji button on Twitter for us. Those of you who are joining us on YouTube, folks, you got to subscribe to that YouTube channel. You got to share the link as well. You're joining me on Facebook. Give us a share, folks. Smash that emoji button. Follow our pages across social media. Wherever you're picking us up from this evening, ensure you share that link with somebody who ought to know and ought to be receptive of the valid and credible information, guys, we're going to share with each and every one of you. Let's fight, folks. Let's get a move on. Right off the bat, the fires of the PPP, folks. The fires is too much. Since August 2nd, 2010, we've told you guys, not a day goes by when there's no fire. Not a day, not an hour, not a week. When there's a fire, and we spot one of those fires of the PPP just today. A ship, they can't even explain what happened. Ship engulfed in flames in the Denver River. Yep, fires in the PPP, folks. The fires in the PPP. The fires. You got two kind of people in this country. You got fight nation, you got fire nation. We part of the fight nation. And let's fight. For them other boys. Not so much fire nation. Take a look at what transpired there on the River just today, folks. Take a listen. Take a look. And we're still trying to get some details out of that, folks. Welcome back. We're still trying to get some details out of that story as to the cause of the fire. We didn't get a sense that there were any fatalities, maybe some scrapes and a couple burns, but not life-threatening for the information that we have at hand. But folks, we're going to continue to gather the details from that report and ensure that you have it in a timely manner. But fire on the Demerara River, folks, the fires of the PPP. We told you all what was coming. Fire. They like fire. They like fire. They like fire. That being said, folks, moving on the fight card. Moving on the fight card. Crime spiraling. Crime spiraling. And them boys ain't got a crime prevention plan. They don't. The order, they promised, they said it was in the manifesto, at least the extract of the manifesto that never was. Should have been there, a crime prevention plan. They promised it. 2 years in, folks. We're still waiting. We're still waiting. But crime, unfortunately, is not waiting on us. Unfortunately, it is not waiting on us. And it's frightening, folks. It is frightening what is happening out there. It is frightening. Lives are at risk because crime has gone unabated, unmitigated. Polly Court, Jamal Jordan and Joylyn Cook, Samuel Jilks and Paulette Hawk Kippins. We need a crime prevention plan, and we need one badly, folks. We need one badly. Look at some people taking to social media to state what is happening. And so in large measure, one gets the impression as though some of the crimes are really going unreported. Unreported because people feel as though they're not going to get any redress anyhow. So why not going to the police station? Even though you ought to go to the police station and make an official report. And we hope the nurses involved in this particular situation, folks, they took time to do that. Let's fight. Let's fight, folks. So a nurse was robbed and another barely escaped. Hollering murder. She was hollering. And this is what Patricia Prophet posted on social media just today. Patricia Prophet said, myself and 3 other nurses left work for home because it was 4 of us. We thought it was safe to walk Camp Street. We had just crossed over Thomas Street into New Market Street when we were confronted by 2 motorbike boys with a knife and attempted to rob us. 2 nurses managed to run away, but they caught up with one and she let go of her bag after she was almost stabbed. What saved me is because I threw my bag over the fence into a nearby yard and they rocked the people gate hollering murder and thief until the occupants came out. Folks, that is in the heart of the city, right around the corner from State House, right around the corner, Thomas Street into New Market Street. That's right around the corner. There's no fire. And them boys in care. Them boys coming for the thing of the nurses who are out there in the front lines in our healthcare system working so hard. You think them boys care? Them boys in care. What them boys looking for is nice time. That's what them jagabats and trench crappos. The criminals, that's what they're looking for. Easy, nice time. And so you see the nurses going home and you can pounce on them. You don't have a heart? Obviously not. You all know what nurses are paid in this country? And then the other jagabats and trench crappers don't want them to leave, so they shut down the whole nursing council. Dismantle the whole nursing council. You all know what nurses pay in this country? And you're robbing with nurses? You're robbing, period? And so that's what crime is. That's what crime is. You heard what the nurse said. Post it all over social media. You know, our thoughts are with those nurses. That could be a very traumatic experience. A very traumatic experience. Lots of us were robbed on August 2nd, 2020. We understand how it feels to be robbed. Very, very traumatic experience. And we hope that these nurses, you know, get some kind of restitution for their losses. The nurse said they took the bag of one of the 4 of them. And we hope that, you know, she's given restitution one way or the next. One way or the next. We're watching that, folks. We're watching the crime situation in this country. And it's getting out, well, it's not getting, it's out of control. Who can share the live stream for us? Who is going to smash the emoji button? Share the damn live stream. So that other folks can get the valid, incredible information, folks. Some of y'all come and y'all are spellbound. You don't want to move. But your hands got to operate too. Share the live stream. Smash that emoji button, folks. Looking forward to seeing that. Looking forward to your comments as well. So you guys be careful out there. Be careful out there, Bob Annie. Hazelin King, be careful. Christina Beckles, be careful. Veronica Noel, be careful. And Andrew Cuthbert, Tristan Henry, be careful. Orvin Don Cook, be careful as well out there, folks. It's rough. Things tight. Things tight. Be careful out there, folks. Moving on to the fight card. It's nice time for some people only in this cooperative oil producing republic. For the rest of us, things tight. There's only a couple of people getting nice time. Couple. The rest of it, sucking salt, people. Sucking salt. That's how it's going down. Be sucking salt. Where we people at tonight? Where our shares? Who's going to smash the emoji button for us? Who's going to give us a retweet, people? Who's going to subscribe to our channel on YouTube? Who is going to follow us on our pages, guys? Who is going to give us the most shares tonight? We want to see you people. We want to see you guys. Good to see you, Rakesh and Samuel, Michaela Webster. You all be safe out there. There's only some people getting nice time. But yes, look what happened here now. Guns, ammunition, and cash. Found in the car of an employee at a government drug bond. There was an investigation, guys, that was ongoing. There was an investigation that was ongoing, looking into some larceny charges at this drug bond. And so the police, as part of the investigation, guys, they swept down on the drug bond, only to find out, only to uncover, right, a stash of cash in one of the employees' car. And, you know, one hopes he can give an account for that. One hopes he can give an account for that. The report that we're getting this from, I think we picked this up from out of what do you call it? Big Uncle Gordon Mosley. News source. We picked this up from. Says a number of employees of the Ministry of Health Diamond Bond were arrested today as investigations continue into reports of larceny. In the reports of larceny at the bond, one of the employees arrested is facing additional investigations and charges after two guns. Too many guns in the town, people. 2 guns with ammunition were found in his car, along with a large sum of cash. During the larceny probe, he made 2 attempts to bribe police officers who were conducting the investigation. 2 attempts he made. Man got money. Man got money like that. Ministry of Health. And this is a photograph. This isn't a mock-up. This is a photograph of the guns that were found and the money that was found in the fella's car. Nice time. Nice time, folks. Some people, he ain't got problem with bread at 400, beef at 800, chicken at 600. He ain't got problem with garlic at 800. He ain't got a problem with that nice time. Some people, but if you can't do the time, don't do the crime. Don't do it. That's what we're telling you. Don't do it. It's nice time for some people. Look what else is happening on the fight card. Nice time. This fella is something else. $1 million reward was offered to this gentleman because he claimed. Well, he was reported as missing. He left home. He went back. He left home and he went back. What happened in the house, sir? He left and he went back. So he was reported missing. Right? He was reported missing. And before, to boot, he's a United States citizen. He was missing for 4 days, and his family offered $1 million reward for any information on his whereabouts. Folks, we talk about Rohan Kripal Mangra. He left home on the 15th of March. Went missing. Nice time. Big reward offer. Oh, some people watching that $1 million and say, "Don't come in nice, but don't come in nice." Rohan Kripal Mangra, right? Was having a nice time. You know where to find him? Yeah, to find the man in the hotel. Police got a tip off They want to believe that he staged this quote-unquote abduction. It is alleged. That is the theory officers are running with. That Mr. Rohan Kripal Mangra was staging this thing. Right? Yep, found in a city hotel, Hatfield Street Hotel. Nice time at the hotel. Nice time Mr. Mangra was having. Caused a lot of people a lot of concern. Folks, when you're going out, somebody got no way going, man. Come on. We big people. We big, but we got sense. Now, I know it's not all of we. Not the trench couples and the jagabats. No, all of we big and we got sense, people. We big. We don't conduct ourselves like that. You will not tell somebody we're going, man, you just gone like that 4 days. It's not like you just gone for an hour, quick and come back. Or a couple hours. I can understand. 4 days? And then he sent photographs, according to the report we have, of his mouth duct tape. It's supposed to be doing in the hotel. But the police swooped down there on the tip and found Mr. Mangra alive and well, safe and sound. Not a bruise, not a scratch. Not a day said they find any handcuffs, but he sent the photograph of his mouth with scotch tape. What kind of kinky stuff that happening in this hotel here, man? This Hatfield Street Hotel. Folks, y'all know them hotel in Hatfield Street? You remember the one round the corner, sir? Say one man. Call some hotel names in Hatfield Street. Right? They're about to rattle off 10 on the back here. If you know the hotels in Hatfield Street, call them. It's one of them. Mr. Bangra went at y'all got to behave yourself. Right? You want to get nice, I'm going to have a nice time, but don't implicate people. And don't got people worried. We big people. We big. And we got sense. Well, at least some of us, now Mr. Bangra, poor attempt at kidnapping your own self. You can't even do that properly. Oh, shucks. You couldn't even do that. You had one thing to do. One thing to do in a hotel in Hatfield Street. You couldn't even do that properly. I hope you rise to the next occasion, though. We hope you rise to the next occasion, Mr. Mangra. Again, something got to happen here. You can't just, you got a whole police unit out there wasting taxpayers' money. Come on, there must be some laws broken here. Come on, folks. Some laws got to be broken here, Mr. Mangra. You're just operating anyhow, and you got the police marching around behind you when they could be solving real crime and preventing real crime. Like the one with the nurses, for instance. Them guys hunting you down. Not know you in the hotel having a nice time, and then nurses being robbed in the street, where the real policemen are needed. Where policemen are really needed. Come on, folks. Right? Whatever's the charge, you're going to add up what it costs taxpayers' dollar to do that whole investigation, running the hotel and all of that. What it costs taxpayers, and you got to pay it back, plus whatever fine or sentence or what have you. Right? Come on, folks, you can't waste the police time. Tell people where you are going, don't have people wasting the time. Right? Then you know some of y'all left home, then nobody coming looking for y'all. Nobody coming looking for y'all. So let me fool himself. We beg, but we got sent. But let me operate, sir. Don't follow Mr. Mangra's example. Don't follow Mr. Mangra's example at all. $1 million offered. And he know they'll have a nice time. Some of y'all know y'all able, you know. Some of y'all know you're able. Moving on the fight card, folks. Moving on the fight card. Things tight. Clearly not for Mr. Mangra. Clearly not for the drug ban employee. With the thousands, the large stack of cash. Guns and ammunition. Clearly, things ain't tight for them boys. But for the rest of us, we catching with tail. As the island people say, we catching hell. We catching hell, folks. Things tight. You're tight. And the column that we read confirmed that to us what we already know. You see, when them boys watch us, as they're watching us this evening, they say, oh, they always complain about everything. It's them boys in the opposition, the parliamentary opposition. Oh, it's the one down there. You don't like me anyhow. It's true. You didn't tell a lie yet. It's true. I don't like you. Right? But we're talking the truth as well when we say things tight. And you know, the knuckleheads, the jagabats in the trench crapper like Nigel Damalal, they don't want to say, oh, it's happening all over the world. Right? It's the global shipping, the global logistics crisis, and everywhere cost of living going up. If you got a little common sense, you can help your people out like Mia Martley did. Like Andrew Holiness did in Jamaica, like Mia Martley did in Barbados. You can help your people cushion the burdens. But not these boys. So look at what this column is out of Culture News said just today. We hope that you guys read Mr. Peepin' Tom. So many people on this column. And look what Peepin' Tom said. Peepin' Tom is saying everything we've been saying here. Who shared the time live stream? Who's going to smash that emoji button for us? We're taking things too granted. We got to stay militant and vigilant. Folks, be on the vanguard. Share the live stream. Smash the emoji button. This is what Peepin' Tom said. He said rice farmers are complaining about the decline. About the decline in the price which they are receiving from millers. And at the same time, are having to pay more for fertilizer. So you're paying less for your paddy, but more for fertilizer. The government has waived some payments by the millers, which had led to a pitiful increase of $200 in one area. $200. What kind of wave is though? $200 in one area of the price for which the millers were offering farmers. The government strategy, the government strategy is clearly not working. Underline and bullet. The government, the PPP, the installed regime strategy. Who's sharing the live stream? Who is smashing the emoji button for we? The government strategy is clearly not working. See, if I say this, I bad. Right? Them red men bad. But here is Peepin' Tom. He said the government strategy is not working. The country's financial gurus do not have the answers to rising inflation. The gurus is Papa Jagabat and Chartables. Actually, the gurus, they don't have the answer. They go on to state, Peepin' Tom, they are lost and clueless. How many of you agree with that? They're lost and clueless. Local inflation is not all imported. That is the donor. Local inflation, Nigel Damlal, Ashley Singh, Papa Jagabat, Catfish is not imported. There has been an unconscionable increase. There has been an unconscionable increase in local food prices by farmers. The prices of vegetables and fruits ought not to have been subject to the high increases which are being experienced by consumers. These are not imported items, but everyone is cashing in on the crisis. Everyone other than the fixed wage earners. Take now. Put in your pipe and smoke it. Everyone cashing in on the crisis except the fixed wage earners. Some people in the private sector barely making it with that minimum private sector wage. Barely making it in the public sector. And the price is sky high. And what them boys doing? Them boys in K? Are you focusing? Oh, you are absorbing the cost, the extra cost and light and water. Does it? Does it in the cooperative oil producing republic? 3 budgets later. Does it? Farmers market every month. Does it? You're making this too easy for me, Martley and Andrew Holiness. Does it? Does leadership? Shucks, boy. Does it? Things tight, people. Things tight. And we're happy that Peepin' Tom agree with us. We're happy Peepin' Tom agree with us. You know, things get tight. But people around you, the government and so on, the regime, they could be attempting to make things easier, but not so. Not so. You know what's that? You know what's that? Some people, boy. Some people. You know what's that? Take a look at this. The female volleyballers are telling us they're complaining of a horrendous treatment just yesterday at the National Sports Hall. Horrendous. Right? And you know who name calling? Baby Jagabat. Name calling. Baby Jagabat. Name calling. Take a look at what them girls said. Horrendous treatment. How we treating people like this in this country still, man? Here them girls said. These young ladies. It was an abrupt and sad ending for the female volleyball tournament yesterday in the month that is set aside to honor women. Yesterday, I witnessed the most horrendous treatment of our female volleyball players at the National Sports Hall. where they were ordered off the volleyball court during the competition and out of the sports hall while engaged in the Mr. Lenny Schaefer tournament, which honors the stalwart of the game of volleyball. This was done in order to accommodate a group of male futsal players. Practice session. Them guys want to come and practice. And the ladies play the game and they get chased out. It was a practice session. According to Denise Miller, she goes on to say on social media, we were informed that these orders came directly from the Honorable Charles Ramson. This is Denise Miller on Facebook. We were informed they came directly from the Honorable Charles Ramson, Minister of Culture, Youth and Sport. What a thing! What a thing! Is this the way, rather, we treat our female athletes in Guyana, Minister? Is this the way we treat them? Please note that the teams traveled all the way from Quarantine Berbice and from other parts and from St. Cuthbert Mission. How disappointing it was that these players, after traveling from so far, not be able to complete the tournament. Not forgetting how embarrassing they felt to be put out of the sports hall. What a thing. They were all invited by the Ghana Volleyball Federation and were treated in the most callous manner. My God. Could the relevant authorities kindly address this issue? What? That's how we're treating people? That's how we're treating our female volleyball players, guys? Really and truly? Is that it? That's how we're treating them? We just chase them out of the National Sports Hall? That's what we're doing? You see, some people only want to stand in front of the camera and pose, But doing the real work, they don't have time with that. That's leadership. We just chase the women out. We come to play and say they gotta go. Right? If you're brown, stick around. If you're black, stay back. Is that it? Right is right. Is that it, folks? We gotta come up to a different level, guys. We gotta come up, and folks, we gotta address this problem. As Miss Miller, Denise Miller said on social media, the relevant authorities gotta address this problem, folks. Gotta address it. Justice is needed there. We can't treat the women like that. Moving on in the fight card, folks. Things tight. That's sad. You know what's also sad? The search for the missing fishermen, that has been suspended. It has been called off. The search for these guys, Winston Sam, Harold Damon, and Ronald Burton, the three missing fishermen, has been called off. And we went through this. We spoke with members of the family on our podcast below the belt. Guys, we're gonna try to get an update from them, the response, the reaction to this. Because just today, we were told that search has been called off, and this is what the minister from the requisite ministry, the subject minister, had to say. Bishop, the man himself.
At this point, I don't know what else I can do in terms of search. It's a tough decision, but we will have to possibly suspend the search and go into a new phase of being on the alert while we continue to traverse the areas, praying that we find something.
Yep. So that search, going on for a couple of weeks now. These guys were missing since the 19th day of February. The 19th day of February, they've been missing. So it's over a month now. And that search just this morning, unfortunately, has been suspended, has been called off. The family was called in. The lone survivor, I think Mr. Vincent, whatever his surname is skipping me right now, he was also called in, and the minister said that the search was being called up. Very, very interesting story when you listen to the report according to the young ladies. When we listened, also we picked up part of the interview that Big Uncle Gordon had with the lone survivor. Quite an interesting story. And we thought you ought to have this update that the search for the missing fishermen has been called off. And that's quite sad, folks. That's quite sad. Signs of the times. Oh, you thought that was signs of the times? The good book says, then is the beginning of sorrows. When you think that's it, then it's the beginning of sorrows. Signs of the time, folks. Share the live stream. And smash, smash, smash that emoji button. Signs of the times, folks. We're all there. Signs of the times. Moving on. Customs officer just today, folks, was arrested over the stabbing of his wife in Linden. Just today. Signs of the times. It's like something got, something got us. Signs of the time. And we think we have some additional information on this particular story that we want to share with you guys. We want to share with you signs of the times. And they're telling us, folks, this is natural, Something is up here. This isn't natural at all. At all. And we're picking up this report from news source, Big Uncle Gordon Mosley. Again, I think that is a very picking up. Let me just cross my I's and dot my T's. Cross my T's and dot my I's. I think that's picking up. But customs officer, what's happening in this place? What's happening in this place? You get to the end of our time, so you got to walk back. You got to take a break. Sometimes you just got to be silent. You just got to be silent. Yeah, and it's news source we picking it up from, and it is being reported, folks, that 44-year-old custom officer from Linden has been arrested by police after he attacked and stabbed his wife during an argument. The custom officer, whose name has not been released, reportedly drove his wife to the Bucktown Creek in Linden on Sunday afternoon, and the two got into an argument. A police report explained that during the argument, the wife exited the car and when it came to a stop, but the husband reportedly went to the trunk of the car and pulled out a knife and while ordering the wife to return to the vehicle, right? While ordering her to come back to the vehicle, he pulled out a knife. The woman complied and then the man returned to the car. He attacked his wife, stabbing her to the chest, her lower right foot, and to one of her hands. My God. No. This can't work, folks. This can't work. This cannot work. This how it. No, folks. This can't work. Things are working out. See you later, alligator. The children's song. You got it, Mystic. Take a walk. Take a breather. Take a time out. Take a little space. Just so you make me woman, you can just stab her like that. Just like that. Come on, folks. Come on. So we're going to keep on this, folks, and as we get additional information, we're going to share that with you guys as we get additional information. But the report says here that the suspect has since been arrested and is likely to face charges in the new week, as he rightly should. A lot of charges too. Right? A lot of charges too, folks. The courts need to send a very, very strong signal. The judicial system, when this kind of foolishness happens, has to send a very, very, very strong signal that this is not the kind of society we're going to be in. You're just stabbing up people like that. Small wonder what's happening in the schools. That being said, folks, that's sad. That's one of the things that's sad. Signs of the times. Well, you all know them boys. Catfish. And the jaggerbacks and the trench crappers, the wicked, stink and dirty people. That's who they be. That's who they are. Wicked, stink and dirty. Cannot be trusted. Cannot be trusted. So was Bacchanal in Bali. There's a parliamentary contingent that is in Indonesia, attending a very important conference. A very, very important conference. And let me show you how the wicked, stink, and dirty. Now, the speaker had no time to talk. Then apparently the speaker trying to rehabilitate the image. A little bit. He's trying to rehabilitate his image. Y'all know we there. He's the one we buys. He's not impartial. He's not fair. But people can change. See, like he's trying to come around. So, apparently he ceded some of his time to Christopher Jones, the parliamentary opposition chief whip. He ceded some of his time at this important climate change forum in Indonesia, and in particular in Bali, Bacchanal in Bali, search. But who tell you to do that? Gail Lemon having it? You imagine that? You give a man 2 minutes to talk, y'all goes as part of a contingent representing a country, and y'all also divisive PPP. You imagine that? Who tell the speaker to do that? Anil Vex. Gail called from TV. Remonstrating, cussing out the speaker. Who tell you? Who gave you the clarification? Margaret Lawrence and Andres O'Brien used to say, who gave you the clarification to give the parliamentary opposition chief whip 2 minutes from your time? You didn't approve that with proper Jagabat. You didn't approve that. How are you going to do that? And so it's shame. Just because Anil wasn't given primetime billing and Sonia Parag, and then these jagabats and trench crappos, they're going to want to come and talk about one Guyana. Oh, we all one, we equal. Right? We all one Guyana. But the practice, the preaching of it is okay, but the practice, that's when the story now starts. The practice. You imagine, talk for 2 minutes, people have to be calling back and forth. You have to get clearance. Who is y'all? Y'all is a government or a corner shop? Is a government or a corner shop? And then Anil go on come and talk. Oh, he's one girl. I love all of y'all. And Gail, this vagabond and vampire, she don't want to come and say, oh, I love all my Guyanese brothers and sisters. Oh my Lord, you all are so beautiful. Where's one Guyana, one people. West side people, west side. Take a listen to some of what the speaker had to say there as part of that presentation there. Bacchanal in Bali, just for a man talk for 2 minutes. Right? But I can turn the other chick, because that's what the good book encourages us. When I ask you to go a mile, go 2 of them. When they box you, and one chick turn the other, I'm going to run out with chicks now. I don't go about 10 miles with y'all, plus. But I'm going another one for the father. Take a listen, folks. Take a listen to what the speaker said there in Bali. Nadir in Bali, Bacchanal in Bali.
Take a floor, Mr. Nadir from Guyana.
Thank you, Madam President. Madam President, first the Guyana delegation thanks you and the organizers of the IPU for the excellent facilities you have provided for us here in Bali. Madam President, climate change is like the Russian invasion of the Ukraine. We all know it's happening. However, we fail to take serious action to mitigate and stop it. Like all countries here, we are at the front line of the negative impacts of climate change. In several areas, we've had to raise our sea defenses 2 feet. Water wells in our interior areas have to be dug to 100 feet, and we suffer the ravages of weather swings, the El Nino and La Nina patterns. Madam President, Guyana is making a commitment, and for us to get to zero, all of us will have to unite and be a hero. Guyana will have to pass at its parliament a resolution that will bind its government and future governments. Why? We have a democracy where governments change. And when governments change, policy changes. the one glue would be to have a resolution of Parliament. And in this regard, today, I have been heartened to hear of the resolutions from Korea and from Zimbabwe with respect to binding governments. And this is a recommendation we want to make to other countries whose parliament have not done so. Madam President, my Attorney General will be speaking later, and I now cede my remaining time to him. As the saying goes, politicians have to learn to stand up, speak up, and shut up. Thank you.
I agree with him. Stand up, speak up, and shut up. Now, Chris was supposed to be speaking after the speaker, but there was such a furore among the wild hogs for Chris to speak. Such a furore that Anil forced him in because he won prime billing on a big stage. Oh, you're so small. You're so small. Right? Nothing happened to me passport, you know. I want y'all know that. Nothing happened to me passport, but they're lucky to know why you didn't carry me. They're lucky. Right? Because I had to carry all the dirty, wicked, and dirty business to Bali. Right? So don't let me sit down and pretend be friends, and behind the scenes, y'all knifing people back, and y'all can be talking about climate change and sustainability and resilience. And you're stabbing your own countrymen in Bali. God help you all. God help you all. The wicked, stink, and dirty. Bacchanal in Bali. Wicked, stink, and dirty. And I hope y'all guys share the live stream so the world can see. Don't worry the facade and the theater. When it comes down to it, they like nobody but themselves. They don't even like themselves. Who vex lose? Who vex lose? Now we talk about one guy. Could we practice it? Please. Couple of y'all gone to Bali, even there? For 2 minutes? Somebody can't talk? Give us a break, guys. Give us a break. Moving on in the fight car. Ting there. Ting there. We coming down, guys. Ting there. Share. Share the live stream. I'm advised that Chris is speaking tomorrow. I'm going to be carrying that as far as possible. Chris will be speaking tomorrow. I wanted him to talk after the speaker. That's when I wanted him to speak. Damn it in hell. Share the damn live stream as well. Smash the emoji button. Pace and power. What's the plan for COVID? What's the plan, Frank? Frank, what's the plan? I confused like everybody else. I confused. Where's the plan? What's the plan? PAHO is the specialist organization, the Pan American Health Organization. PAHO is saying one thing, Catfish them saying something else. I confused. I thought we follow at least the leadership of the people who know. That's what I thought we're doing. And some of y'all getting tired. And y'all think them boy like y'all. So we drop every regulation, every protocol. Oh, let me come outside. But remember, Papa Jacobus says some will be dead. People will die. Y'all in hearing, you know. Y'all in hearing. Right? You're in hearing. So we pack out all boys' tongue. Let me start there, because y'all can say I missed it. You pack out the cricket club, the Demrara cricket club, the ground. You pack out the stadium. But we gotta wait for the spike now. Because every right-thinking person in the profession will know a spike is coming. Right? That is the payment for action, the penalty for partying, and the passer. Right? So don't worry. Don't worry. I forgive y'all. If you're not so bad, like I can bring a little food, like him dust a fly off your head. Right? But don't come upon me, don't come around me funny. When you say got time my mask move around, don't watch it me funny. And he says social distancing and sanitize. Don't watch it me funny. Longevity in life has its place. And we gotta take precaution. You know, I shudder, I tremble when I see how we all outside. But I know what I can say. We check everybody at the stadium and so on. We check the COVID care at the gate. Yeah. Yeah, I ain't better cocks than your crow. That's the old people say. Better cocks than y'all are your crow. Right? But y'all don't there when first bell ring. Right? When second bell ring. Then some of y'all gonna take a listen. Take a look at some of what transpired at the National Stadium. Take a listen. Take a look. Yep. Well, now only flag in the air, you know. Bell in the air, too. Share the live stream, folks, and smash the emoji button for us. It's bell in the air, and COVID in the air, and all the other things in the air. It seems strange to me. I mean, I might think I've gone too far in school. Only went to UG and so. I went too far. But what's the plan for COVID? Does it? It seems strange to me because, folks, let me just show you a couple things quickly. And then I get out of here. Right? Something seems strange to me. That was at the national park. It's purgatory. And why that is happening there? Them boys flood out 63 Beach. But I don't know it was calm, it was what? But nobody seemed to have been paying attention to the tide at number 63 Beach. We were so busy partying. And when people catch themselves that we park hundreds of vehicles on the beachfront and the tide coming in was chaos. Was chaos. You know, thankfully we heard everybody made it out. But look at part of what happened at number 63 Beach. Look at part of what happened. I think we have it. Right? This is just part of what happened on number 63 Beach, guys. Do we have it, guys? I don't think they have it queued up as yet, but we're going to get it to you. Part of what happened on number 63 Beach. The cars were backed up. Tragedy was averted. Do we have it, guys? They're going to get it for us. They're going to queue it up for us. Right? Things are looking thin on the beach. Things were looking thin at number 63. Look what transpired there, folks. The tide is coming in. Hundreds of cars trying to make it off the beach at the focal point where they came in. Take a look for yourself.
Fish Critics coming to you live at number 63 Beach. As you can see, all these vehicles are trying very hard to exit the beach as the water is up.
Yep, apparently it doesn't want to play. It doesn't want to play for y'all.
Coming to you live at number 63 Beach. As you can see, all these vehicles are trying very hard to exit the beach as the water is approaching them. Hundreds and hundreds of vehicles. Right now, worried they're gonna be stuck. I driver ba't tapang parking? Look how far you get stuck by.
Yep. So that was 63 Beach. That was a close shave. I'm just happy. Tragedy was averted there at 63 Beach. Purgatory, where you like here, you got feel, you know. But I'm happy the tragedy was averted there. But I'm confused about some things, guys. I'm confused because this month, like, was a lot of mixed messages. Because Pahu was saying one thing, the government doing something else. Who cares? Who cares, folks? Who cares? Look at what was happening. Let me do a quick walkthrough, guys. A quick walkthrough. So here you got it. The director of PAO, Dr. Carissa Etienne, on March 10th, says it's too soon to relax the COVID-19 guidelines. Clearly, she isn't talking to me. Dr. Carissa Etienne said it's too soon. Right? Top left-hand corner. We're starting there. All the way across, and then we come down to the left again. Too soon to relax COVID-19 guidelines, Dr. Carissa Etienne says. That's March 10th. Right? But remember, Ali brighter than everybody else. Catfish. But he only went to Eiffel University, but they're brighter than everybody else. On March 15th, all the COVID-19 restrictions were lifted. All of them. Right? On March 15th. PAO says on March 10th, it's too soon. Right? We didn't get a memo. We weren't briefed. April lift all the restrictions on March 15th. By March 16th, here this misfit. Workplaces and other entities can maintain COVID rules. Well, are we lifting them or not? Because like there's a disconnect between catfish and the misfit. We lifting the restrictions or not? We left them on the 15th, they come back on the 16th and say, oh well, workplaces and other entities, they can maintain them. And then what should happen now on the 16th of March? Lower left-hand side, the extreme left. The minister says school reopening. On the issue of school reopening, he advised that parents of children with underlying conditions check with doctors only now. 2 years on, a year and a half of y'all handling COVID-19 only now. Parents with underlying conditions must check with doctors. March 17, again, PAHO steps in. And PAHO says, through its deputy, through its assistant director, Jabas Barbosa, it says, urges stepped up efforts to tackle COVID-19, not us. Not us. Right? Not us. We done drop all the guys we had up. On March 17, here's Frank Anthony telling the nation, oh, the uptake in COVID-19 booster doses still lagging, but we dropped all of the safeguards. How wise is that? Oh, the booster dose lagging, but we dropped all the safeguards. Barack Obama recently told us he had COVID-19. He has COVID-19. He said he got both vaccines and the booster dose, and he still got it. Booster dose lagging, but we dropped all the restrictions. And then, just today, travel to Guyana still requires COVID tests and full vaccination. These guys, you know, what they're doing, you know. That's what I really want to tell y'all. They don't know one thing they do. They're just making it up as they go along. I'll give you 2 instances. Don't even listen to them. PAHO says it's too soon to relax. PAHO says step up efforts at COVID-19 prevention. We drop everything. How smart is that? So when y'all see I wear my mask and sanitizing and a social distancing, don't come wrong me funny. Because if it's between Paho and these jagabats, catfish, and trench crappos, well, y'all know why that. I wear my mask, I sanitize it, and I still social distancing. That's how it's going on. That being said, folks, moving on in the fight card, almost respect and manners. And who we saying respect and manners to this evening? This captain from the GDF, Captain, is it Kaya Dover, who swam across the Essequibo River recently. And I think the Essequibo River is about 5,000 to 6,000 meters wide. And he did this in about 2 hours, swam across the Essequibo River. What a feat! Respect and manners, Captain. Respect and manners, Captain. Respect and manners. Moving on in the fight card. Some headlines we think you ought to know about, folks. As we wrap up the program tonight, some headlines we think you ought to know about. Starbuck News is reporting Ukraine rejects ultimatum as conflict intensifies. Starbuck News is reporting that. The Ghana Chronicle is reporting one in custody over Pago de fatal hit-and-run accident. And 2 persons lost their lives in this accident. Felicia Fernandez and Tony Lakram. Thoughts and prayers go to their family, friends, and loved ones. Another headline you ought to know about, our news source. All schools will reopen fully for face-to-face classes after the Easter holiday. And the date given for that is April 25th. All schools, don't let worry power and so. Full speed ahead. Right? That's according to a news source. And then again, our Starbuck News. PNCR declares intent to build good race relations. That's our Starbuck News. And 2 other headlines we think you ought to know about. City businessman Nicholas Samaru has been remanded on ganja charge, remanded to prison on ganja charge. And we picked that up out of newsroom. And drunken driver Ralston Daniels arrested in Linden Highway accident. Drunken driver, one Ralston Daniels, arrested in Linden Highway accident. That's our time, folks. That's our program for this evening. Great having you guys with us. Good having so many of you. Smash the emoji button before you go. Share the live stream. It's been our privilege being here with you guys, giving you the news, giving you the edutainment, giving you the information, guys. It's our passion to do this for you. Carla the Runners, we see you there. We see all you beautiful, fantastic folks, and we are so happy that you guys spent the last hour or so with us. We are so privileged that you guys are here. Come back and ensure you partner with us. Smash that emoji button before you go, guys. And we want to see those shares. Retweet on Twitter. Subscribe to our channel on YouTube. Follow the Facebook pages you might be joining us from, guys. Retweet, share the live stream and smash that emoji button. Great to see each and every one of you with us. That's our time, folks. Thank you for joining us this evening from around the world, folks. From around the world. That's our program. Thanks for partnering with us, guys. We got so many platforms available. We got Zelle, we got PayPal, we got Cash App, we got MMG, we got MoneyGram, Western Union. Come on board and partner with us so that we can continue to build out our program, folks. Continue to grow from strength to strength. It's our privilege, our passion to do this on your behalf. Thousands of you are still watching us. I'm certain the got a couple of you haven't shared the live stream as yet. Do us that big favor, guys. Do us that big favor so others get this valid and credible information. Pace and power in 2022. Good to see each and every one of you. Fired up, ready to go. Boots on the ground, wheeling back in along. That's our time, folks. Good to see each and every one of you. That's our time. That's our program. Great to be here with each and every one of you. Come back and partner with us. Fired up, ready to go. Sharmila, we see you. Sandra Vorrain, Andrew Cuthbert, Ingrid King, I see Hazelyn King, Joylyn Cook, Jana, Erica Hooper, Diane Fordyce, I see Alison Cortez, Joan Holder, and Jackie Bale. Good to have each and every one of you. Share the live stream, smash the emoji button, and stay safe, guys. Stay safe. Stay safe.